Hello everyone. This is Wyatt from corefusionsya.
I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down.
And today, we are going to create something like this. Have a look. Okay, so let's get started. But after this intro.
So reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high.
Before we begin with this tutorial, I want to inform you guys that all the assets used in this tutorial are created by me, and are available for you to download from the link in the description. Also, all my shortcuts and keystrokes will be visible to you guys at the bottom of my screen. So, without wasting any single moment, let's get started. First, import all the asset, then click on this icon to change the color bit depth from 8 bits per channel to 16 bits per channel. Then press Ctrl+N to create a new composition. Rename the composition according to your wish. In my case I am typing in Particles Logo Reveal. Make the width of the composition 1920 and the height to 1080. Also check the lock aspect ratio box. Duration make it 10 seconds and hit an OK. Now press Ctrl+N one more time to create another composition for our logo. Rename this to Logo Holder. Uncheck the lock aspect ratio box and set the width to 1200 and height to 1200 as well. Keep the duration 10 seconds and hit an OK. Now this is an optional step, but you can do this to keep your workflow neat and clean. Go to View tab and click on Show Rulers. Now click on this small icon and select Title, Action Safe. Now drag the lines from the rulers like this. This way we created guidelines for our logo. Now drag and drop your logo into the timeline from the project window. If your logo file is too large in dimensions, you can always press an S to scale down your logo like this, so that it fits in our created guidelines. Now align your logo to the center like this. If you don't see the Align window in your workspace, you can always go to Windows tab and select Align from there. Now jump back to the main comp, which in my case is Particles Logo Reveal comp. Now create a new black solid by pressing Ctrl+Y. Rename this to BG. Make it a dark gray color. And make it comp size. Now hit an OK. I am using a free script FX console from videocopilot.net, which allows us to navigate through the effects and presets like a boss. The link to download it will be in my description. Just press in Ctrl+Space to open the search bar. Search for 4-color gradient. And change the colors and color points like this. Change the blend amount to 250. And the opacity to 15. Now jump back to the project window. And drag and drop the background.mov file into the timeline and place it above the BG layer. Also change its blending mode to screen. Again drag and drop the background.mov from the project window and place it above the older background.mov layer, change its blending mode to screen also. Right-click on the topmost background.mov layer and click on Transform, then click on Flip Horizontal and then Flip Vertical. Now press T to lower the opacity of the topmost background.mov layer to 50% and the below one to 65%. Now drag and drop the BG particles.mov file into the timeline above all the layers. This file contains an alpha channel, so there is no need to change its blending mode to screen. Now drag and drop the flare.mov file into your timeline above all the layers. And change its blending mode to screen as well. Okay, let's bring it below the BG particles.mov layer. Now select the flare.mov layer and press Alt plus Ctrl plus Y to create a new adjustment layer. Rename it to CC. Search for curves. And change the curves like this. Now apply the photo filter effect to the adjustment layer and change its settings like this. Drag and drop the particles.mov file into the timeline above all the layers. And adjust it on the timeline like this. Select the particles.mov and press Ctrl plus D to duplicate the layer. Press Shift and select both the layer and press Ctrl plus Shift plus C to pre-compose it. Rename it to Particles, and press Enter. Change its blending mode to screen. Double-click the Particles layer to open the pre-comp and change the blending mode of both the layers to screen. Jump back to the Particles logo reveal comp. Select the Particles layer and press Ctrl plus D to duplicate the layer. Right-click Transform, Flip Vertical and Flip Horizontal. Press spacebar to run preview. Press the small icon to create a new composition. Rename this to Logo Animation. Make it 1920 by 1080 and check lock aspect ratio box and duration is 10 seconds. Press OK. Drag and drop the logo holder comp into this composition. Jump back to the Particles logo reveal comp and note down the time when the particle are about to meet. Input the time as shown in the logo animation comp. Press S to open scale properties. Make a keyframe by clicking the stopwatch icon. Change the scale value to 0. Go few seconds forward and change its value back to 100. Select both the keyframes and press F9 to ease them. Adjust the keyframes as shown. Select both the keyframes and click on this small icon, which will open the graph editor. If your graph doesn't look like this, right-click and select Speed Graph. Edit the graph as shown. Press T and make a keyframe as shown. Change its value to 0. Go few seconds forward and change the value back to 100. Adjust the keyframes as shown. Select both the keyframes and ease them. Select both the keyframes and go to Graph Editor. Edit the graph as shown. Also apply a fast blur effect over the logo holder comp. Create a keyframe on blurriness amount and select repeat edge pixels, change its value to 50 and go few seconds ahead, change back to 0. Press U to show the keyframes. Select both the keyframes and ease them. Click on these two small icons to enable motion blur. Drag and drop cement texture from the project window and place it below the logo holder comp. Press S to scale it down to the size of the logo. Change the track matte option to Luma Matte. If you can't see the track matte option, press F4 key. Apply a sharpen effect. Change amount to 25. Apply a curves effect and change the curves like this.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights.
Apply a tint effect. Change map white to color something like this. Change tint amount to 25%. Apply a photo filter effect. Change the density amount to 55%. Apply curves again, and edit the curves like this. Jump back to the Particles logo reveal comp. Drag and drop the logo animation comp into the timeline below the Particles layer. We need to adjust the timing of our logo. Go back to the logo animation comp. Select the logo holder layer and press U to reveal all the keyframes. Adjust all the keyframes as shown. Jump back to the particles logo reveal comp and check the animation.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies.
We need a little bit more fine-tuning. Select the logo animation layer and scale it down a bit by pressing S on your keyboard. Go back to the logo animation comp and adjust the keyframes a little bit more. Adjust the graph as shown. Jump back to the particles logo reveal comp again. RAM preview it. Perfect. Press Ctrl+T to select Type tool and type in your tagline. Adjust the size and align it. Pre-compose it. Select Move All Attributes, and rename it to Tagline. Press Enter. Double-click to open it. And apply a fill effect and choose a color like this. Jump back to Particles logo reveal comp and scale it down. press down arrow keys to align it. Apply CC Light Sweep to both tagline and logo animation and customize it as shown.
Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies. All because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies. Only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Apply CC Light Wipe to tagline and customize the effect as shown.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies. Only you can make me move. You can make me move.
Create a new solid for black bars.
Can make me move. You can make me move.
Apply CC Draws effect to it and customize it as shown.
Can make me.
Create a new solid for fading in and out effect. Make opacity keyframes and adjust it as shown.
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the sky.
Create one more solid for adding grains to remove color banding.
Dripping lights paint the sky.
Apply noise effect and customize it as shown.
Can make me move. You can make me move.
Ran preview it and our animation is ready.